Hey you guys, Miss QT Style here. I'm just coming with a quick, I'm not going to call it a review, but just my opinion on Tyler Perry's Witness Protection movie. But first of all, you guys, I forgot to haul these glasses last night in my haul. These are some red rim glasses, and they do have whatever you call this inside. And this is the way it has lenses. This is the way it looks on the side. It's striped. And it has a bow. I didn't know this was a little skull because I really don't do the skulls. I don't like, like the big shirts with the skulls on it. To me, it's evil. But this one, I guess it'll get by. But it has a little skull on the bow. But I really think these are cute. I love red, white, and black together. So that's why I bought them. At DD's for $3.99. I'm going to go ahead and keep them off. Yeah, so anyway, I went and seen the movie on Friday, the opening night. I like to go on the opening night because I like to support black movies. A lot of times, I don't know if they do it in y'all states, but a lot of times what they were doing is on opening weekend, you would go and say, like, I want one ticket to Tyler Perry Witness Protection, okay? They'll mess around and give me a ticket to another white produced movie to get them higher ratings on opening weekend, if you feel me. So they would get credit for my money spent for my black movie, which, don't get me wrong, I do go see other movies. But what I'm saying is they give you other tickets to make that person's movie gross higher for the opening weekend. So I always stand there and look at my ticket, make sure that it says what the hell movie I'm trying to see, okay? It happened to my mom one time. Me, her, and my daughter was going, and her ticket said something else, okay? And we turned right around and went, made them print it out. Okay, so they do that. I don't know if they do it in certain areas, but anyway, that was just a little tip to watch out for. I'm sure you all, need to watch out for that. Well, anyway, after work, last Friday I went to see the movie. And all in all, I love all of Madea's movies. Don't get me wrong, I love all of Tyler Perry's movies. But for some reason, this one was not as, it was funny. I laughed, but it wasn't like that gut-wrenching, kind of laughing movie. Because most of the movie was based on the guy and his family who needed to be protected because the mob was going to come after them because of some scheme his job did. And they were funny, yeah, but I wish I could have seen more of Madea clowning and acting up. She did have some very funny parts. I would say my favorite part of the movie was when she was going to New York to act like Precious Jackson and some kind of scheme with the bank. I don't want to give the whole movie away, but anyway, she was going through the metal detectors in the airport and had to take her big shoes off, them big, look like 13, 14, 14 size shoe off, and she was accusing the guard of trying to feel on her and touch her goodies and stuff, and they told her to spread her legs. She told me she ain't spread her legs like this since she had Cora or had a baby or something. So that was funny. Then there was a part in the beginning of the movie that a young man was trying to rob her. He was in her car when she came from cashing her check and making her groceries. You know how the old people do when they get their first of the month or third check or whatever. And so he was in the back seat and he put a gun to her, and she was like, "Little boy, look, little boy, get on out this car, little boy," telling them to get out the car. And so anyway, the little boy was like, "Give me your money or whatever. I'm gonna count to 3." But anyway, basically, Madea wasn't scared of him. Madea was not giving him no money. So she warned him so he wouldn't get out of the car. So what she did is she pulled off and she was driving reckless, got him all bouncing around in the car, flipping around in the car. So anyway, that little episode, come to find out the little boy in the backseat was actually Lil Romeo. He played that part. Now let me go to Lil Romeo. I must say this. Lil Romeo, in my opinion, needs to go to acting school to get a little more, he needs to be a little more believable in the movie. He's not like a bad actor, but I don't know, it's just something about him. He was trying too hard. Like when he was being mad, he was like, that's his whole expression throughout the whole movie. Like, I'm like, okay, all it was just not believable to me. I prefer Bow Wow. And I know Bow Wow had been in some Tyler Perry movies. I prefer Bow Wow. Even though Lil Romeo is the homie, but I have to admit that he just, I don't know, it just was something, I wasn't feeling him in the movie. And that's just my opinion. He needs to like really calm down a little bit on some parts. Some parts needed to be like that, what he was doing, but then like, it was just him throughout the movie, like, I wasn't feeling that. Okay. But all in all, the movie was good. There was another part where when the people came to his house, to her house, Medea's house, and the little young girl was being kind of sassy and smart at Medea, and I think she threw a pillow in Medea's face. Medea was trying to be calm with her, because she ain't trying to go back to jail, remember, but she threw a pillow in Medea's face. And Medea went and got it. It's so funny to me because this is something my grandmother probably would do, and I done seen my grandmother and them so many times, like, throwing a pail of water like on some dogs up there in the yard or whatever. Medea went and got that pail of water and threw that damn water on a little girl sitting on that sofa, and I just cracked up because it just reminds me of so much of back home. It was so funny. And of course her brother, what's her brother name, Lesh? Joe. Joe in the movie too, and Joe is a hot mess. Come to find out, supposedly, the older white lady that was at the house, Joe knew her from back in the army, and Joe think that the guy that they was protecting is his son and stuff, cause he was asking the guy all kind of questions and stuff to make it seem the questions were like black people questions, and the man was answering like he asked the man what kind of music he liked. Well, you know what, I'm laughing thinking of the movie. I guess I'm saying the movie was funny, but I just thought it was going to be a little more fun. I mean, like, that gut-wrenching, hole in your stomach kind of laughing. But it was funny, come to think of a lot of parts. And Joe asked him, Joe stood up and showed him, talking about, when you use the bathroom, do you do like this? I guess he used it peeing like a black dude pee. Or he just stood with his hand standing up talking about, do you pee like this? Like, I guess like a white man. I'm like, that part was funny. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, all in all, I give the movie a thumbs up. I wish I would have seen more of Medea. Like, I don't know. She was in a lot of the movie toward the end and stuff like that, but I just thought it would be more gut-wrenching. It was funny because as you see, I'm cracking up just looking at it, but it was a good movie all in all. Thumbs up. Medea asks crazy. Speaking of that, I saw, like, you have the previews of other movies. I see that Tyler Perry is going to be starring in another movie. I'm not quite sure if he's producing that movie. It looks like he's just being an actor in it, but it looks like some people is going to be after him, and they're going to try to get his wife. And he had guns and stuff in the movie and action movie. So I look forward to seeing him in that type of part. Also, I like the part where they were on the airplane and stuff, of course, and Medea, she acting ignorant on the airplane, talking about she in first class, and the part where she's telling people if it's brown poet, any kind of liquor and stuff, because they told her that it was free. She was like, if it's brown poet. So, Medea is just really totally crazy. Also, when they got down to New York, the white guy that she was protecting, he tipped the doorman $20. And Medea was like, oh, hell no, $20 for what? For him just to stand here. Medea went and got, ran down that hall and got them $20 from that man. I think gave him a little change out of coin purse and stuff. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Because $20 tip for what? To just stand up? She ignorant, y'all. She ignorant in a good way. Medea is a hot mess. I do like the movie. Like I said, I just thought it would be more gut-wrenching. I was just ready to just crack up through the whole movie. There's movies that she did, I died laughing through the whole movie. But there were some parts, like in the beginning when the family, with this family she was protecting, it was like a long little part. And I was like, come on, get to Medea laughing. I think that's what it was. I just wanted to start in the beginning. But anyway, go see the movie. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Medea's Witness Protection. Thumbs up. Great job again.